sir. My name is Miss Janet. I'm a lawyer, and I'm here to ask you a few very important questions. Your time is ticking. Few hours before it's all over.
Then, you know I have nothing to say.
I know you don't feel the need to speak anymore, but I'll urge you to reconsider. I know you're a good man, and your statement could help save someone very important.
And who are you to know who I am?
I read your file. Born in southern part of the great city of Plateau, Jos. I went over there and asked some questions about you.
You want me to believe that you took your time to travel to my hometown to ask about me?
Yes, and like I said, this case involves someone very important. And while I was there, I was told of the good man you were. A good man who also believed in faith. Do you still hold fast to that stand?
After all that happened to me, I doubt the very core of everything I've ever believed in my life. And in 12 hours, it will no matter again.
Tell me about you. Like, what could have made a strong man like you shift ground? I was told you were quite the life changer of a Christian.
I don't want to discuss it. I don't want to discuss it.
Your body language tells me otherwise. I think you have always wanted someone to hear you out. Someone to listen to your side of the story. You have that opportunity now. You have nothing to lose. And you have my full attention. And please, be as detailed as possible and start from the very beginning.
3 things broke my stand in the faith. 3 moments where I needed what I professed to come true. 3 times I called and there was no answer. The first of these was the death of the man I love most in the world, my father.
I need you not to give up on this. There's nothing God cannot do. I know you'll live through this. My child.
My love, you have been my strength all this year. In fact, Abigail, you're a woman like no other.
You're a good man, Julius. I'll be honored to be in another life with you. But unfortunately, by the mercy of God, we have just one life.
No, my love. There's life after this life. In the abode of the one who loves us most.
As I saw him lay on his bed, the strong man I know was barely hanging on. And despite my naivety, I could tell that nothing was ever going to be the same.
It's okay, my son. Come. Come, my son. It's alright, my son. It's going to be alright. When we're in bad situation like this, what do?
We pray.
Yes, we'll pray. We'll pray, my son. And so I want you to pray for me. Will you?
Jesus.
You are a strong boy. And I want you to be strong for me. Would you? Now, go and get your father some water. Will you? That's my boy.
I ran out to fetch water for my father. I prayed in my heart to God. Please, Father, keep my father. I keep saying this as I ran. I could feel my heart beating fast. Never felt anything like this. I had a sound that broke my heart like 1,000 rocks were thrown at it. My mother screamed from inside of the house. I knew something unbelievable had happened.
And this made you question your faith?
It ought. Like nothing I've ever felt before. But I know better than to judge God when something bad happened to us. We were taught that God is always good. And everything that happens, they are for a reason.
So what incident made a bigger dent in your faith?
I thought I could never see a wrecking experience like the death of my father. Until this happened, death visited me the second time.
Your wife?
Yes, my wife.
What happened to her?
She got sick.
That was also a very challenging moment of my life. Like everything was always going against me. I had just lost my job that day. And my wife was diagnosed with lung cancer.
You look like you got hit by a bus.
It feels like a trend these days.
You need to be strong for us.
Don't say that. The last time someone on a sick bed said this to me, I never got to see them again. Don't go there. Huh?
Not today, my cousin. Not today.
The company is downsizing. And they said my department is not needed anymore.
Oh, God. So what did Mr. Garova say?
I asked him and he said he's out of his control. That is the company's decision. So there is nothing he can do about it.
You will not be self-absorbed, Makobi. You will not.
Oh, no. What? Let me fair. Let me fair. Please. 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 I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Please.
Don't worry. I just need to rest.
Okay, babe. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to let you feel like you have not been part of everything. I just think there is something against me, like there's a cause that is affecting me or something.
No. such thing as bad luck, my love. It's only grace. Look, I need you to know that grace is sufficient for us. And it's real. You're a strong man. And I'm sure God is going to see us through this.
Yes.
I need you to believe that.
Yes, my love. I believe, and I'm very sure that he's not going to forsake us. Not today, not forever. Alright, so I think I'll need to see the doctor now. I need to have a discussion with him before he kicks us out. Huh?
As long as you take me along.
Alright, babes. Oh, love you.
Mr. Macaulay, I want to say it's a pleasure to see you. But in this profession, that statement is kind of what people don't want to hear.
Oh, well, doctor, I will say it is my own pleasure to meeting you. I'm here because of my wife. Lately, we have had financial problems, and that's the reason why I'm here, to know that how long can you still accept us, with you here before you kick us out.
Mr. Macaulay, I must appreciate your wife's fighting spirit.
Thank you.
But unfortunately, we need money to help her continue that fight. If by tomorrow she doesn't get another treatment, her chances of not dying are slim. I hate to cut it to you straight, but that's how the situation is right now.
Doctor.
Hello? What? Alright. Stabilize the situation before I get there. On my way right now.
Doctor. What's that? Doctor, what is going on? Doctor, talk to me. Doctor! Talk to me, doctor!
Stay here. Stay here and pray.
Don't tell me to stay here, doctor. Where are you going?
As I saw the doctor dash out of the office, my heart sunk once again. I never understand why I lost strength. I knew it was my wife, but I wasn't strong enough to face the reality that this could be happening all over again. And so I prayed, and I knew it was all over. Affliction had risen the second time. I look up to God and asked him, why would he let one man go through this much pain? Little did I know that is not yet done with me.
Your third tribulation.
Yes. The one that will lead to the end of it all.
Mr. Macaulay, I found out that your wife wasn't the only woman left in your life.
Yes. I had a little girl. She was 2 years old when her mother took ill.
And what did you do with her?
And how does this question help?
I just need to connect all the dots. What was your child's name? And where was she in all of this?
Her name was Janet. Janet Aguda.
Where is she now?
I don't know.
How is that possible?
When my wife took ill, we called on her mother to help with the child. She was in no condition to cater for a child. And when she passed on, I decided to travel back home to break the news to her mother in person and take back my daughter. But the most unexpected tragedy happened on my way to the park to get a night bus to Anyuba in Kogi State. I heard the sound of a struggle and I went to check it out. I saw the most bizarre thing ever in my life. 3 men brutally raping this lady. This was beyond pleasure. This house sounded like they wanted to alter in the most devastating way possible. I made some noises to scare them away. To my surprise, they turned around to attack. They looked at me and it was like they had seen a ghost. I checked at them and tried to fight them off. But when they saw I was beatable, I took a whooping for all my trouble. They were dressed in all black, and so was I. And that might have played a part in why they left me. They were afraid, and I could tell. I put myself together to check on the lady who was left for dead. I picked her up and noticed that she was drugged. Her limbs moved like jelly. She kept saying, "Please stop, please stop." Like the memory of what just happened to her lingered on. As I rushed to the hospital, I could feel the life slipping out of her with every breath. She felt she was going, and I couldn't let another die on my watch.
Nurse, doctor, help me! Nurse, doctor, nurse, please. I can see.
What is it, sir?
What do you mean? What is it? Are you blind? Can see someone like this and not breathing? They're telling me that.
Wait.
The nurse reached for her neck to check her pulse, and that was it. She was gone. Another death yet again.
What have you done to this woman? What have I done to who? I saw someone with some guys she was raped, and I bring her here. I tell him that. Oh,
Yeah, I can see she's raped. But what did you do to her?
In the blink of an eye, all the piece of evidence began to point towards me. I was dressed like the perpetrators, and I was covered in the blood of the victim who just died in my arms. Just then, the police were here. They walked in looking for a man in black. They were chasing the boys who kidnapped a small-time politician's daughter at a party. And I was perfectly fit for the description. They were pointed in my direction, and I was arrested. I struggled and got a beating for it. My face was scared. At this point, I believed God was my enemy. And amid all this chaos, I realized why I even set out that night in the first place. My baby girl, Janet.
That is quite a story. I wish it was easy to believe in a court.
I'm not lying. This is how it happened.
I believe you. I do. But I guess the judge didn't.
20 years for the rape charge. And a death sentence at the end of it all for the murder charge. And the worst part is I never got to tell my story.
I'm deeply sorry for this. I wish there is something I could do for you.
There is nothing anyone can do for me. I believed God with my heart in all my life. But I have just realized that there is no reward for it. No reward for it.
Tell me, Mr. Macaulay, do you miss your daughter, Janet?
She is the only thing that has kept me from breaking her heart. Every night when I go into bed, I keep imagining what she might have become. And I can't stop being saddened by what she might have think of me. Maybe I abandoned her, or what she might think seeing me in this kind of position today. I miss her. I miss her with every little ounce of faith inside of me. I pray that I would see her before I die. To tell her how sorry I am, and for me not to have been there for her. But life has never been fair with me. Not at all. But I love her. I love her. Every day I think about her and cherish her. I would move the world to see her again. To see her again. To tell her how grateful I am. And how I was able to be her father. But I guess it's just another prayer that won't be answered by this God. What is this?
Prove that God hasn't forgotten you, Dad.
What? What?
Yes, Dad. It's me.
Is this possible? Is this possible?
happened. Of being angry at you. That you left me and never came back for me. I finally found you.
You grow so much, my baby girl. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. You grow so much.
I thought you left me because you were ashamed of me.
What? You are my joy. The only source of strength I have left inside of me. My word. My glamour. And you came back to me.
And I also came back in time. And I'm sorry there is nothing I can do to save you. Old lawyers cannot speak against the powers that be in this country. Let alone a small lawyer like me.
I'm grateful for this little minute. I'm grateful for this little minute with you, my angel. I'm also happy I got to tell my story. I'm happy I got to tell my story. The truth. And I got to see that my princess is someone of relevance. I'm a fulfilled man. If this is all I have, you.
Mr. Man, your time is up, madam. We need to take him now.
No, please. No, please.
No, man. We have given him enough time.
Just a little more. Please. No.
Dear Lord, I've never been perfect in faith before. But please, this is my last request. Save me from this. And show thyself to me.
is in our custody.
Oh my God. Macaulay? Is this you?
Yes, my name is Macaulay.
Oh, you don't worry. You don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Get him out of this immediately.
Sergeant, sir, release him.
And get me my PA to contact the president immediately. Clean him up.
All right, Chief.
You must be wondering why all this is happening. My name is Chief Nero. Do you know who this is?
This person really, like, very, the resemblance is very small. But, sir, I don't know this particular girl beside this person. But this person looks like.
I'm as shocked as you are. That is my friend, Macaulay Ajose. He's one of my most trusted employees. He even became a friend. 20 years ago, something happened. A tragic story was reported to me. 3 gunmen had tried to rob him, steal his car, and ran over him. But when they saw that they've killed him, they took his body and drove away. One day, one of the officers came to my house, saw the picture on my wall, and told me that the person is in their custody, where he was posted. I was so interested in the case, and I said I have to see him. But right now, today, Macaulay Joseph, you are a free man, and I've informed the president to give you a presidential pardon. Okay? And to also look into your case and find out the perpetrators of this crime. But in the meantime, would you like to work with me just as my friend, Macaulay Ajose?
In all my years, I have seen a fair share of pain and desperation, highs and lows, but I've never seen God in action like this before. Out of nothing, the impossible had happened. The deed of another man was used by God to save me. At the 11th hour, I couldn't help but believe in Him. This was just